this one went all the way to the Supreme Court, and
Okay.
this one was William Kennedy, who worked for DuPont,
Mhm.
and he had designated, at the time he was married to Liv, and he had designated his wife as the beneficiary of his
Estate.
well, it was he actually had it for that DuPont savings and investment plan.
Okay.
For his at the time, um, like years later, they end up divorcing. They ended up she signed a in the divorce decree, she relinquished her rights to his retirement plan, which is unusual. We don't know what the details of that,
Mhm.
but maybe there was a great settlement for her and therefore she relinquished that. However, he did establish a will, and I mean a trust, excuse
Yeah.
me. And in that trust, he was giving all of his assets and having his daughter as the beneficiary of his trust. So his assumption at that time, I presume, was that when he passed, everything would go to his daughter. However, he never went back to that DuPont savings and investment plan and changed the designation of the beneficiary. And so when he passed, everything went to Liv and not to the daughter. And the
Oh.
daughter ended up having, went back to the mom. Mom did not turn over the funds. The daughter actually had to sue DuPont, and it went all the way up to the Supreme Court, in which they firmly stood behind the document because
Yes.
the documentation of the plan administrator had, which was the beneficiary designation, was her as the beneficiary over the trust.
Wow. So what you're saying, so the Supreme Court couldn't undo this?
No, no, absolutely not.